Hi, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Sharing Life Moments with Patricia. I know you guys are enjoying your Sunday and you're relaxing really well, and a little under the weather today, but I'm fine. I'm sure as we progress, I'll do better, So if you don't mind, I'm a little, laid back. However, today's topic on Sharing Life Moments with Patricia is let's leave our past in our past. I mean, leave your past in your past. Move on already. And I'm saying this to everyone, including guys, I'm including men in my discussion today because I told you guys that this platform is something that is going to come with sincerity, truthfulness, undiluted, raw. Whatever happens is what I want to share to the public, to me or anybody around me. That doesn't mean your secret is not safe with me. It is safe. I'm just saying. That's why it's called Sharing Life Moment with Patricia. So and today, why I said let's leave our past in our past and move on already. It's because, something happened during the course of this week. I had an argument with someone, and then, the person was just, saying some things that it didn't go down well with me. I probably overreacted or something, but I just said, I just said something. That girl does not live there anymore. Some people just assume, which is the same thing to men. You find a girl, you meet a girl, and then you like her. You probably you have good intentions towards her, you want to marry her, and then you find one of your old buddies coming in telling you that is it that girl? That girl is so. And then the guy will now say, okay, some stubborn one will go ahead, date the girl, and find out that the girl is actually nothing close to what that person talked about. Or somebody wants to make friends to another lady, and then somebody says, why are you making friends with them? Let me use myself. Well, why when you say, you'll probably use the word, she talks too much, she gossips too much, not knowing that, that's not who that person is. I'm just citing an example. No, that's not who I am anyway, because I don't have time for side talk. So, and then people will want to just run you down, say things that they're not supposed to say about you, and say, oh, please, I used to know her when she was living in 22 Road, or I used to know her when she was in 512. I'm just making an instance. When she used to live in Houston, or when she used to live in Maryland or something. Let me tell you something. If you knew someone 5 years ago and that person came back into your life after 5 years, I bet you some people change. That person is a different person now. That person does not live there anymore. I know how many people think that, oh, with the way I'm loud, then probably if they come around me, oh, I'm all loud, 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 loud. I want to get out there. I want to party. I want to do this. But hell no, that's not me. It's different. I'm different from that person. Same thing applicable to the people who wants to hold on to people's past. They just want to die there. They want to talk about somebody. Oh, have you forgotten when you said that is her past? That is his past. Let's not hold on to such thing and start using that against ourselves and holding ourselves down and saying, oh, because this person is like this, oh, because this person did this to me before. I think no doubt about it. There are some people that when they do some things to you, they'll do it again. I mean, some people, but it's not everybody. Some people really, they change. They don't have that time. And the truth about it is that if you live here with us, you will know that there are so many things you want to do. You either want to go to school, either when you're leaving work, from work, you're probably going to school, you have a class you have to attend, or you probably have one thing you want to do, or you want to get back home, you want to attend to your kids, you want to attend to your family or something. Okay, you want to sleep. Oh, because by 6 a.m. the next day you're on the road already, going back again to work. So you find out that it's not that easy to now sit down and say you want to do side talk, or to now sit down and say you want to start watching other people's life. Come off it, because this thing is really causing issues, not just with married women, not just with married men, but also with single girls, that is affecting a lot of girls today. that they are finding their life partners. They might be dating. You find out a girl and a guy are dating for more than 3 years or for more than 2 years. Let me just say, okay, for 6 months. And then from nowhere, somebody who knew the girl will just come from nowhere and say, I know her now. And the way the person is just gonna talk about the is so derogatory that you're not gonna even accept that person for a dime. And then at the end of the day, if the man is good enough and is smart enough, he would tell himself, okay, you know what? Let me just go ahead and still date this girl and find out what this girl is all about. And then they'll find out that she's nothing close to that thing that they said she used to be, let me say, or maybe she was. Maybe even then she wasn't even that thing, because a lot of people don't understand circumstances surrounding people, surrounding them at that time while they were growing up. A lot of people don't understand the circumstances surrounding the man at that time while the man was growing up too. People just want to talk and talk and talk people down. I mean, let's leave our past in our past. If somebody has lived a particular lifestyle in the past, that is that person's past. That person is living in the present. I mean, I had this argument with my friend this week that I had to tell her, I said, that girl does not live there no more. That girl has moved. Apparently, you were sleeping when she moved. Some people just expect you to remain the same in the same position. No, as you grow older, you learn, you get wiser. You don't expect a woman who is 40, going 41, to now be, have some things that she used to do way back and still be doing them in the present time. Hell no. Because the truth about it is that there's family now, there's friends now. I mean, there are friends that are really uplifting right now. There are prayer partners. There are a lot of things happening around that person right now. There's job. And I bet you those who live with us here know, can testify to it. When you're here, you want to do a lot of things. You want to do a lot of things to catch up. First of all, our priority is to make sure that we're stable in this country. It's one thing. So you don't now expect that person whose mind is so occupied with all that, not start thinking of doing some shady and dirty stuff and all that. I'm just using this to, get out to every one of us, who is fond of, relegating our friends to the past, reminding them of, oh, have you forgotten when I used to do this for you? Have you forgotten? Leave the past alone. That is her past. That is his past. Same thing applicable to women who are fond of reminding their men what they've been doing for them in the past. Ah, I suffered for you. I did this for you. I was there for you. So leave the past alone. Focus on the present. Let me tell you something. Even if you suffered for that man, you suffered for that girl, you were there for that girl. As long as you continue to live in the present, you will enjoy the relationship. You will enjoy the friendship. It's not a must that because, oh, you were there for that person, oh, because of this, you want to start hammering on the past, hammering on the past. Men get tired of this. Same thing applicable to friendship. Somebody like me, if you start reminding me of where I'm coming from, that I'll tell you I moved. And I tell you, I won't even be your friend again. Because there is no need. Because that means you don't like my present state. You just have to like my present state, knowing that I have moved on. I am a better person now. I am not that part that I used to be. I am now focusing on my future, what the future has for me. And that's what I want every one of us to just hold on to, the present. Pray. The truth about it is that if you love, if you pray, ask, definitely God is going to give it to you. But by the time you said you're holding on to friendship, and the friendship you're holding on, all you just want to remember or remind that person, it's oh, that time. Have you forgotten what you told me that time? Forget it. Move on already. That's why I'm particular about women, because we are the one that is always doing this to our men. We will always say, I suffer for him. That time that he used to do this, I did this for him. I did that for him. Stop. Stop it. Everything about this life is grace. When you have the grace, there's no way you can be with a man for a particular time. If God says you guys are going to end up together, you guys are going to end up together. So please and please and please and please, let's leave our past alone. Let's stop bringing ourselves down by meeting your friend with a new friend today, and the next thing you want to tell that friend what that your friend did in the past. That's that your friend's past. Except if that person is still doing it, then you have a right to caution the person. Oh, be careful about this person. But if you think that that person is doing something differently, support that person. Love that person. Love conquers all, everything. If you have an open heart by loving your fellow human, loving what they do, supporting what they do, I tell you what, they will do better. It's the outcome of what when you give love for hatred. I'm not gonna lie to you. No matter how bad that person is, that person will be first to love you back. Knowing that this person, despite everything I've done to this person is always, still showing me affection, not even minding. That's who I've been. That's who I am. I don't bother. There's no way you hurt me. I can feel bad this minute, but the truth about it is that I will still use love to attend to you. And I do that for a reason, because I just try to let you know that that's you were different. You're different. I am different. Different nature. You understand? That's why we're in the world. That's the reason why we're created differently. We can't be the same. We can't do the same. And I'm just using this moment to tell you guys, please, 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 let's leave our past in our past. Let's stop, relegating people back to their past and reminding them of where they're coming from. And, it doesn't matter. As long as they're doing way better, support them. Same thing applicable to men. That girl that you like, that you think you're crazy about, you feel that, oh, she's a wife material, she's giving you, give it a shot. Forget what they said about her. It's a past. If she's not showing you that attitude, then she's a new being. Men, women, that's guy that you like, that you guys are already dating, and somebody say, oh, this is how he is. He's changed. If you don't risk it, if you don't give it a trial, how would you know if the person has left the past alone? So please, let's leave our past in our past. I believe I've said enough today. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, House of Magdalene, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter and on Instagram and and of course Facebook, because this is where I'm doing this. And I want to thank you all for everything. Also want to thank you for my previous video. Thank you for your comment. Thank you for your likes. I really appreciate you guys. Without you guys, I won't be doing this. And don't forget, like I always say, be good to someone. To leave a good legacy, you got to be good to someone today. Cheers to the good life. Love you all so much. Thank you. Bye.